Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. It
always does. Thank you, D.A. I'll look at the starting group for Athens. Junior's out there with lights out. Then it's Big Smooth. Then there's lights out, and it's Lee in at the 1. They've got the machine. Erickson is out there with the general. Then there's Z, and it's Boomer in at the center. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is...
Lee with the ball. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. Erickson right side. It's hauled in by Athens.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Z the pass to Erickson. Here is Sigma. Pass to Boomer. Here's Z. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. They get it again. Lights out, passes to Junior. Lee outside. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Andrews. Jacks up a 3.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Into the lane. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. For Athens, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Lee passes to Papagiannis. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Lee with the steal. Here's Andrews. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Erickson outside. Passes to the general. To the inside. Boomer scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Lee. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Catching up on changes for Athens. G's checked in for lights out. Williams comes in for lights out. And G's subbed in for Big Smooth. Now here's Lee. 23 points for him the last game against Detroit.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Now here's Erickson playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Sigma. Clock at 6. to the paint. It's hauled in by Athens.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
He gets that one. And it's 7 points for P.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Z. And there's the pass to Erickson. Over G. Erickson misses. Athens is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. It's good. This game is all even.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here is Sigma, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Now here's Erickson. He's covered closely. Here's the bulldozer. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Erickson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now Athens with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's G. Guarded by Erickson. G dishes to Lee. Passes it to Junior. Back to Lee. And that one hits back iron.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Sigma the pass to Erickson. Down low. Here's the bulldozer. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Lee dishes to G. Williams trying to break free. Here's G. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Erickson outside. It's hauled in by Athens.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
To the left side wing. There's Lee with the 3, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Athens ahead, up by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens? And it's a completely new group for Athens. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the basket by Erickson. And here is Athens now. It's a 5-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Taking a look at Athens. G is out there with lights out. Then it's P. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's Junior in at the 3. For Athens, they've yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. No good on the free throw.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He hits the second from the line. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. To the right side. Sigma the pass to the general. And it's blocked. And now Athens on the break. Lee's running. Pass to Andrews. Back to Lee. Athens moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. G passes to Lee. It's hauled in by Sigma. Lee with the steal. That one goes. Count it. Lee's got 9.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Lee with the steal. 1:15 left in the first half.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The general passes to Erickson. Here's Z. His three-pointers off the mark. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
They now take the lead. Big Smooth's got his first bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Erickson outside. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to the general. They need this. The shot will not fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Lights out, passes to Junior. Lee dishes to G. The shot, no good. Inside. No good that time. And some good action through the first two quarters as we... Athens leads by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sport.
It's the 2K Sports.
Checking out Athens. Kenny, what was your impression?
They obviously came in wanting to push the ice. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The main reason they're not winning this game is their three-point percentage. Shooting 30% on that many attempts is not...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
The general is out there with Erickson. Then there's Z. Then it's the machine, and it's Boomer in at the 5. Here's the general. 4 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Boomer the pass to the general. And the 3-ball is good. The general's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And for Athens, we've got Lee. Junior's out there with lights out. Then there's lights out. And it's Andrews in at the 2. Here's Z. Hammers it home to polish off the break. Guys, close one here, and no team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Williams, he's checked in for Athens. For Athens, they've shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Here's the general driving the lane. Williams dishes to Lee. Papianis passes to Andrews. Lee kicks to Junior. Lets it go with the 3. Athens with another miss. It's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to the general. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Papianis. Papianis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Feeds to Lee. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Passes it to Papagiannis. No good on that one.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And the basket by Erickson. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And Athens calls time here. G's checked in for Athens. Walters come for Athens. They've shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And here's Erickson. Over G. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Up 9. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. We've got Z. The general is out there with Erickson. And it's Boomer. And it's the bulldozer in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's the general. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First free throw is good. And Athens making a change here. Papagiannis is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Athens trails by 9. Lee passes to lights out. Athens moving the ball around. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Erickson passes to the general. Here is Boomer. Pass to Erickson. He takes it in.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And it's Lee penetrating. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Andrews passes to Lee. Here's lights out. Makes it off the glass.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Pass to the bulldozer. Right wing. Erickson right side. Out of bounds. Athens takes possession. The Machines check in for the bulldozer. Athens trails by 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lee. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Erickson outside. And the pass to Z. The 10-footer. Good on the shot. For Athens, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Papagiannis, and he can't bank that one in. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's the general, covered by Lee. Passes it to Z. Hits the jumper in space. Z's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Knocked loose. Lee with the steal. And now Athens on the break. Here's lights out. Finish off the break.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor. And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, the General.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Catching up on changes for Athens. G's checked in for lights out. Williams comes in for lights out. And it's the kid in for G. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Lee passes to G. Pass to Erickson. To the middle. Here's Sigma, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
In Athens calls time here. Walters, he's checked in for Big Smooth. For Athens, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to the kid. Back to Lee. There's the pass to G. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. No good from Lee. Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Z, the pass to the general. Headshot off. So Athens will take it the other way. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
To the inside. It's tipped. Sigma with the bucket. Sigma's got 4 points in the quarter. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Here's Lee. Williams trying to break free. Lee gets the bucket. And Athens leads by 2.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Here's the general, covered by Lee. Here's Sigma. And it's blocked. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And Athens with some changes. Lights out comes in for G, and Junior subbed in for Williams. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The general passes to Z. Looking to get it going. Low, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. How about that strong?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Boomer. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Erickson misses. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So Athens wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team.